So good morning everybody, happy holidays. It's your girl Belinda back up in my living room today. I just want to thank everybody for, I got some new subscribers as well. So ups to that, hi. Lorena, mwah. Anyway, so we're gonna just go straight to this because there's lots to do. So right now I have spring water, warm spring water, to clean these leaves back here, as you can see. So I'm trying to get a good angle with my tripod. I had to bring it down a little bit, so let's do this because this girl got lots to do and I do this all by myself. So however, I'm not going to put my apron on until I start doing the meat. All right, so take a look at these banana leaves. They're really long, as you can see. They go down about, I don't know, like 12 foot probably. That's how they look when you buy them. They're very long like this. And they're wet a little bit because of course when they wrap them up. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be wiping them down first. And I want to actually just put this on the side. These are the rest of them. I just opened them up right now before I started recording. So we're going to go ahead and put these aside, okay? So give me 1 second. I'm going to put these back here, and we're going to start out one by one. And the reason for that is because you have to make sure that the leaf is the same size as the paper that you're putting together with the pastel, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is add salt into that warm water. All right, so add some salt in there. So I just want to say happy holidays to everybody, to my family, my friends. So I'm just so excited to be sharing this recipe with you guys. All right, so the first thing I do, you take either, it has to be a light color towel so that way you can see what you're wiping. So like I said, they're already wet, so you kind of want to just wipe them down a little bit. Okay? Now, the kids don't have school today, unfortunately. So, they're upstairs. So like I said, at the end of the day, we're still mommies. So if you hear my kiddos, they're home. Okay, so see how this part is wet over here? If you look at that, and I just wiped dry this part. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an up close to this. All right, so of course, you want to do it very lightly because these are very delicate, okay? So again, you're going to wipe, make it real pretty. Now remember, we didn't clean them yet with the salt, so you have to be very gentle with this. And just, very lightly, just to get some of that wet out, because when you have it sit in the refrigerator, it also gets a little moist as well. And this is so beautiful. Okay, all right, so now we're going to go ahead and start, then you want to fold it that way. However makes you comfortable as you clean it is fine. So, okay, I just take 2 fingers like this. Okay, make sure you have salt in that spring water because that's important because it cleans all that bacteria out. So as you do the front part, circle motions is probably the best way to go. You also want to do the back part as you go, very lightly. Okay, we're going to pull this over as I let this hang. So take it all the way down to the middle, as far as you can go. And then again, flip it. And there you go, as far as you can go. Now, like I said, these are delicate, so you got to be extra careful when you do this. Now some of them might crack a little bit, and that's okay because they usually, when that does happen, it'll be like right in the middle. So that's where you're going to be cutting anyway, but you still have to be extra careful. Okay? And you don't need much salt. So I'm going to go ahead and just rip these apart here. Let me grab my scissors because it's already cracking a little bit. Okay. Again, flip. Okay, and all you need to do is 1 little dab of salt on 1 leaf. Just make sure you clean it and dry it well. All right, so there you have it. 1 big leaf. Okay, so we're going to put this aside. All right, very nicely. All right, so like I said, you have to, at this point, all right, I'm gonna dry this off. And this is a process. Like I said, I have to do all these leaves like this and prep all this together with a cooking paper as well to make sure we have the perfect pastel. Okay, so if you look over here, if you've seen in my video that I shot out earlier at midnight, you will see back here in this corner, I have my cooking paper. So you want to make sure that the cooking paper is the same size as the banana leaf, okay? So we're going to go just like this. And like I said, these leaves are going to crack a little bit, but you know, don't worry about it because that's why the paper holds it together with the string. Okay, so you want to go ahead and take your scissors, your cooking scissors, and just cut. So I'm going to bring this up to you. And this is what it should look like, my friend. So you're going to have the paper, and you're going to have the same size as the leaf, okay? So this is the process to the leaf, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside, and we're going to do a couple here. I'm going to shoot this video out and continue as it uploads, as I start getting ready for the yucca as well. But that's basically what you want to do. Again, put a paper in between them as well. So you want to put a paper right in between the leaf. That way they don't stick together. Very pretty. Okay? So I'm hoping you're seeing that. Alright. Again, take your scissors. Measure to the best of your ability. Bring it down a little bit. And if you want, you can even pull a little bit because some of them are already like, they're very easy too. But if you want to be like really needy like me, I like to make sure they're perfect. Okay, so, and you're gonna get little pieces, and like I said, you can do smaller pasteles with these, but I want to do some nice size ones. Okay, so there you have it, and there you have it. And just make sure, okay, and this is just a little bit longer, so I'm gonna take a little bit more off. And you're going to have those pieces, you know, because they crack, like I said. And what you can do is preserve. You can wrap these up in all kinds of stuff. All right, so we're going to put these pieces aside. And then let's continue to work here. All right, so I hope everybody's having a good Christmas because I know it's tough in the holidays. Money's tight, and we're all trying to do the best for our kiddos and make sure that everyone's happy. So I just hope everybody's taking their time to be grateful. That's all. Okay, so back again, let's get to the leaves. Back over here. So again, I'm so happy to be sharing this day with you guys. I'm super excited. There's so much to do. So like I said, I'm just going to continue to keep wiping these leaves down as well. 1 second. Okay, let me grab my scissors because they are really long, these leaves. And that's how they come, okay? So there's no give or take. This is how they come. So you have to put your work into it. Now, as far as the paper is already cut up. I know they sell some that is not cut up depending on where you go. Let me push this in. Okay, just making sure my iPhone is in the right place. Yeah, there is definitely some places that do not, I repeat, do not have the paper cut. I mean, you could buy it, you know, but the best way to go is C-Town. That's what I would say. They have everything down there. So we're going to put this aside. Again, you're going to have those little pieces that might come off. Don't worry about that. Just throw that aside. You can preserve that and use that for something else. All right, so again, just want to dry first. Okay, flip nicely as they crack, and then just keep going as you go. Okay, and again, guys, I'm doing this all by myself, okay? Nobody's helping me. I do this all by myself, and I plan on doing over 100 of these. Just so you guys know. Maybe more, we'll see. But I'm definitely banging these out. You know, so we're gonna see where I'm at that point. Flip. All right, so again, we're gonna go this way again, and see, you won't really see dirt on it. It'll just be a little brown stuff, that's it, but very lightly. Because you know, you can wash these, but I prefer just to dab them because they're so delicate. So that's how I do these babies. Okay. All right, so there we go. Flip this side. Yeah, the salt basically just makes sure, you know, it just keeps it clean. It takes a lot of that yucky dust and all that stuff off from being in the boxes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move the chopboard again. All right, sit that there, wipe my table. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get that piece of paper. And basically what I do is after I'm done with all of these, I'm gonna sit them at a room temperature in my refrigerator, because I do have 3 refrigerators in my house. I have a freezer in my kitchen, I have my Samsung refrigerator, and I have a refrigerator in the living room. Yes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna put this in a room temperature, keep them nice and cooly, so that way they stay nice and fresh until I marinate the meat and cook the meat tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be cooking that meat. So we're just doing prepping today, and we're definitely going to do the masa, which is in Spanish the dough for the yuca, the green banana, and the yatilla. Okay? Now, if you look behind me, as I said before, this says leaves. Okay? I had to cut this bag because it was too big, so I put 2 staples here. I'm going to staple it all the way across, and this is where I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to lay my leaves very pretty in here and keep them nice and fresh. So again, it's a process. All right, so we have the paper here. All right, so let's get here and get my hefty scissors. Yeah. Did I put them way over here? All right, so again, you want to measure the paper to make sure it is the exact size of the paper, okay? And that looks about right there. Okay. Here we go. Put that aside. Make sure it's off, and if it's a little off, just take it a little bit off more. You know, there's no perfect measure, as long as you see that it is completely back and forth, okay? And again, don't forget to add that other paper in between. All right, and I know a lot of Latin women, this is just a famous traditional dish that, especially for the holidays, that a lot of people do. Latin women all over the world, all cultures, love this dish. This is to die for. This is very, very delicious. With some rice on the side. You can't go no wrong with that. So again, we're going to take the leaf, put it aside, grab a piece of paper. Oh, there goes the stapler. All right. Make sure your area is nice and clean. And again, you're going to measure corner to corner beautifully. Now these leaves, you can't preserve them too long. So, you know, if you do get stuck with little pieces, which probably what I'm going to do, I'm going to find something, you know me, I'm going to invent something on the side for them. Okay, so again, just make sure, grab the other piece of paper again. I'm going to move this over here. Yeah, and all together, for everything that I got all together, I think I spent about $100 on everything that I got for to make these pasteles, which is really good compared to probably what I'm gonna make. Okay, so there you have it. And again, just, you know, you want to add that extra paper, that way they stay in between, they stay fresh. They air out. Okay, so I have them 2 pieces. Let's grab another piece. And then, like I said, you're going to be stuck with these little pieces here. Oh, wait, this is actually a little piece. I have one here. Okay. You're definitely going to be stuck with little pieces. And like I said, it's fine. Just, like I said, you just have to invent something with them, okay? Use them. And that's what I prefer to do. So I don't know about all around the world, but I know in the east side, where I'm from, in the Pennsylvania area, Reading, Pennsylvania, where I'm from, it's definitely, the weather's been kind of iffy. We've gotten a little bit of cold weather, but nothing really cold yet. Little flurries. So yeah. So I got a little piece back here. Let me throw that there. All right. So again, you're gonna take the salt water. Okay. It helps preserve the leaf, and it cleans it as well. Now again, you can work the way you feel most comfortable. Okay, so you don't have to do it exactly the way that I'm doing it. Just as long as you get it clean, that's all that matters. Okay. But there is no other way with these leaves. You just have to flip, 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 flip. All right. Okay, so again, this is the piece that kind of fell a little bit. All right, and I'm gonna rinse that out before I do another leaf. Okay, so let's do this last leaf here. All right, again, paper, and make sure your area is clean. Okay, you know, dry is what I want to say. I'm sorry. Okay, again, measure, 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 corner to corner, and I'm gonna take that hard piece off. All right. And if you get like little tears in them, don't sweat it. That's gonna all get wrapped up regardless. Okay, so if you get like a little tear, like right here is a little tear. I don't know if you see it. Peekaboo. Okay, don't worry about that. You're good. Okay, and again, another piece of paper. Believe it or not, my kids stayed up late last night and they were, you know, doing their video thing or whatever. PlayStation, gosh, these kids are so into those games or whatever. But anyway, they stayed up late last night, so they're really napping today. Okay, so let's do this last piece here, and then I'm gonna shoot this video out to you because I'm gonna just continue doing these. I just wanted to give you a little presentation on how to clean your leaves and how to get them beautified and ready and put away for when you're ready to do the pastel. Okay, and if you have those little dark sides like that really look dark, just take that off. Just take it off. That's trash, because you'll get some pieces that'll be a little too dark. If they're like if they're just a little dark, that's very normal on the banana leaves. But if they're like really like look crusty towards the ends, just toss it and cut it. So again, you're gonna do just like that. Beautiful. All right, so this girl's gonna stop and cut this video, send this out to you. I'm gonna keep doing these bad boys as well. Okay, so all right, so let me just take you off. So I just want to give you a better look of everything. So if you look, this is how they should look, y'all. Nice and clean. Keep paper in between them as well. Not only just for the together for the leaf. Very beautiful. And I'm going to stack these up. And you're probably going to see them up really high. And I will be shooting that video out to you. Like I said, if you get really black pieces like this, like where they're like breaking towards the end, just chug it, chop it off, toss it in the trash, no good. But if they're just like this, that's very normal. Don't worry about it. As long as they're not too black. All right, so this girl's gonna go ahead and rinse this rag out. And like I said, okay, there I am. So like I said, you know, you just have to be able to try to preserve everything. You know, like I said, I'm going to invent something with those leftover pieces of leaves. Not sure what yet, but definitely this girl will do something for the teeny little pieces anyway. All right, so I'm going to shoot this video to you guys. Do not miss me with these pasteles, okay? Catch you soon. Mwah.